Hello, OSSTF District 14 and members of the OSSTF FASO at large. My name is Chris, and I'm privileged enough to be the district president here in our local. And today, I'm bringing a video message to you because there's been some noise in our industry, specifically in education. In fact, Education Minister Paul Calandra has been making a series of announcements lately that I'm not sure have gotten on your radar, but it's important that they do. Specifically, he has announced that he's assembling an EQAO Expert Advisory Committee to examine student assessment here in Ontario. In fact, let's listen to his own words about what this body plans to
review school board governance. I am appointing a new advisory body to lead a thorough review of how Ontario supports student learning. This review will focus on math, reading and writing, and identifying the real causes behind the gaps in achievement. It will provide clear, practical steps to better support teachers, parents, and students. The review will look at whether our curriculum and learning resources are clear and easy to use. It will consider how well teachers are being prepared and supported. It will examine whether students have the tools they need to succeed in the classroom.
Here in our local, when we need to talk to the experts, we come to you. We recently discussed Math EQAO with our associate director, and we made sure that we put our money where our mouth is, and we paid for the release for 7 frontline educators to come and spend a day and discuss about resources, pathways, and other information that would better impact the results for student and the professional staff experience. That is exactly what Minister Calandra wants to do with this advisory committee for EQAO, and no one invests more time and expertise into the kids of Ontario as you do. That's why we want to help. It seems as if Minister Calandra values teacher voice, but has neglected to offer a pathway in order to join this particular advisory work group in support of EQAO. This is where we can help by the development of a tool. We've worked with some other locals, and we've come together with a very simple way to generate a letter of interest in order to send to the Ministry of Education to say, I'm an expert, I know a lot about EQAO, I want to help. We greatly recommend you treat this as a serious exercise as applying for a position on this committee, but the template letter as it is constructed is suitable for submission if that's what you want to do. We want as many teachers across the province to put their name forward for this because we believe that the likelihood of better outcomes for students will only increase the more credible and the more expertise from the front line is included in an advisory committee like this one. I know it feels like we've been talking for years about defunded education and unstable classrooms, oversized classrooms, and the need to revise EQAO. And I don't want to pretend like this is a for sure we're going to fix it. But the door has been opened a crack, and that means that we need to take a step, even if that crack is ever only so slightly open. We need you to take a serious step together and put your name forward for consideration for an advisory work group like this. It's time to organize, and it's time to push for change for education in Ontario. We need people to apply for this work group and to advocate for what our student needs because nobody knows our students better than the teachers and education workers of Ontario. We hope that you will seriously consider putting your name forward for a group like this to help reshape EQAO in the province. Please click on the Action Network link provided in order to submit your letter today. If you need any assistance or you run into any other barriers, please reach out to the local office in order to help you out. I hope the end of semester 1 goes well, and welcome back for the work to come.